Hi guys, my name is Christina and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing HR certifications. We're going to discuss each one, what you need in order to complete each certification or be qualified to take the certification exam, and the costs. I've gotten all of my information from this website over here, so this will be linked down below along with other informational websites and a site where I got all of my study packages, books, cards from. I will also be filming a HR study app video, so when that comes out, hope you guys can check it out. It should be out, I think, right after this. So yes, I'm on the HRCI Learning Center website. This is the website where I get all my information, and it's the website where I plan to take my exam if I decide to go with it. I did film a pros and cons video regarding the HR certification exams, which you guys can watch here, and why I still haven't taken it, because there are a lot of cons to this certification. But let's go ahead and get started. So if you guys don't know what the HR certifications are, they're just a bunch of certifications that kind of help you, depending on the role you're in and the company you work for, they do help you boost yourself up within the HR role. This could be a pro and a con for some. For me, it's a con because by getting a certification, I do not get any pay raise or promotion. It doesn't really help me in HR at all. And so I still haven't gotten mine. But I think if it ever does, then this is something I would like to obtain. HR certifications are not cheap. They're pretty pricey. Some of these study materials could be between $100 to $600. This includes the textbook, the workbooks, the index cards, the online study utensils. Like, it is really expensive. The exam itself is also a little pricey. I know on some websites, just to apply to be approved to take the exam, it costs about $100 per application, and then to take the actual exam, it's between $200 to $400. And these certifications do not last very long. They usually last around 3 years, and then you have to either renew them by retaking the exam and paying the same fee, or you could take courses and use the credits towards towards renewing your certification. So if you're a student, you already have the certification. Like if you're going for your master's and you want to renew your certification, you can use all of your class credits to do so. You can even attend like webinars and other HR events within your community to also help renew your certification. And all this information is on the website, and I also got some of this web info from colleagues who currently have the certifications. So the first certification that we have is the Associate Professional in HR, which is the aPHR certification. For this certification, you do not need any HR experience. You literally don't need like anything. You don't need HR work experience. You don't need a degree. Anyone can pretty much go ahead and get this certification. The application fee for the certification is $100, and to take the actual exam is $300. Currently today, these certifications have a 60% pass rate, which is pretty low. So that's kind of one of the cons about taking the certification over getting a master's degree. Next is the PHR, which is a level up from the aPHR. This is the one I was planning on getting, but guys, the questions are really hard. To be qualified to take the PHR, you need to have some experience in the HR field. I think you need work experience. I believe you need like 1 or 2 years. I believe it's 1 year of work experience. And if you don't have the work experience, you need to have at least a master's degree to qualify to take this exam. But I think the 1 year experience, you have to be like a manager, like a higher up HR person, and or have a master's degree. But if you don't have a master's degree and you want to take this exam, you have to have at least 4 years of experience within an HR role. This exam is a bit more pricey compared to the aPHR. The application fee is also $100, and the exam itself is around $400. Then there's the senior HR certification. Well, the senior PHR certification. So for this one, you do need to have 4 years of work experience within HR and a master's degree, or at least 5 years experience in HR with a bachelor's degree. I do qualify for this one since I have about gonna be going to 8 years of HR experience this year, and I only have a bachelor's degree. I could go for this one, but I don't know, it just seems very intimidating. I don't know. This exam, the application fee is also $100 and the exam itself is $500. Next, there's the Global PHR certification. So I believe with this one, you need to be like an HR manager, HR business partner, HR director, and have that experience or be in that field for at least 2 years or more, and have a master's degree. Or be in that field for 3 years and have a bachelor's degree. If you don't have a degree and you want the certification, then you need at least 4 years of that experience. This one is also $100 for the application fee, and it's $500 to take the exam. I think the Global PHR certification is the highest certification, and yeah, a lot of these do have like about 100 multiple choice questions, open-ended questions, and I believe an essay at the end. And they're just very intimidating, you guys. And if you fail, you would have to pay the, I believe, the exam fee again. But I did read somewhere that if you fail the first time, you don't have to pay the fee. They'll let you take it again within like a week or so. But I think after that, if you fail again the second time, then you have to pay the exam fee, which is between the $300 to $500 exam price. So it is kind of crazy that these exams cost this much and they only last 3 years. I just think, like, yeah, master's degrees are also very expensive. I get that, but they do last forever when you graduate for your master's, while a certification you would have to renew every 3 years, and that cost just does pile up, especially with the study materials and whatnot. And mind you, the study materials do change every single year. Yes, they do. And that's mostly because HR works with a lot of law, federal and state laws, and those do change every year as well. And you have to be up to date with them and know them very carefully, which I think is kind of annoying, because I, in the top of my head, sometimes don't really know all these laws by heart. And so when people will call and ask me questions within my HR field, 80% of the time I am Googling everything, you guys, based on their state. I know my state laws because this is the state I've been living in for like my whole life. But if an employee is calling from like California or a different state that has like their own set of rules, I'm often Googling things because my brain just cannot remember every single piece of information thrown at me. So these exams are very expensive. They're very time consuming. They take a while to study for. And I highly suggest you do your research, go through the websites that I listed in the description box below for more information, and see if this is something for you and if you're interested in pursuing a certification in HR. I hope this video was informational and you guys liked it. Please let me know if there's any other HR videos or content you would like, and please comment them down below and I'll give them a look. And I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.